welcome to singing time today. I'm so glad that you are with us. And as you can see, we are going to keep working on our awesome Armies of Helaman song. A couple weeks ago, we did the first verse and we learned the chorus. So today, we're going to start off by just reviewing that. And I've got my pictures to help us remember what those words are. So we're going to just jump right in and get going with that very first verse, okay? You ready? We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. All right, did you guys remember most of it? Yeah? Awesome. Now, just so you know, this is a song that we want to sing fervently. That's what it says in the hymn book. That means that we want to sing it like we really believe it. Like we have a lot of faith in what we're singing. So I want you to sing it strongly. I don't want you to yell, but it needs to be a very strong song, because this song teaches us all about how we can be like these wonderful men that we learned about in the scriptures, right? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to move on to our second verse, all right? So this first part says, we have been saved. It's a life preserver, right? This is what you throw over to somebody if they fall into the water and they're floundering, they can't swim. Throw this to them, and they can save themselves, and then you can pull them in. So we have been saved for when? For these latter days. Do you know what this is? Everybody? Lily, what's this?
A temple.
This is, in fact, the Salt Lake Temple. It's one of the very first temples that was built in these latter days. Okay, so we have been saved for these latter days. Let's go ahead and sing that, okay? Ready? We have been saved for these latter days. Okay, so there we go. All right, the next one, why have we been saved? It tells us to build. It's a hard hat, right? For you little ones, do you remember Bob the Builder? That's like his builder hat, right? They keep us safe while we're building. To build the kingdom. Whose kingdom are we building? Do we know, Lily?
Heavenly Father's kingdom.
We are building His kingdom, okay? And this one goes, to build His kingdom in righteous ways. Sorry, I forgot to tack that on for you guys. Okay, to build His kingdom in righteous ways, right? In righteous ways. We don't want to build it sneakily. That's not how our Father in heaven works, does He? He does things in righteousness, and that's how we need to serve Him, by building His kingdom. So, quick question. Can you guys think of ways that we are building His kingdom? Can you guys I want you to think about that. Can we build His kingdom through serving each other? Through being kind? Evie, do you have one?
We can serve each other. We can make sure everyone's happy and make sure everyone's feeling well.
Yeah, very good. So even us in primary, even you in primary, you wonderful primary children, the Lord needs you to serve and to build His kingdom in righteous ways. Okay, so the next one is we hear. We hear, what do we hear? The words. It says word and it has a whole bunch of little words in it. We hear the words And that, let me sing that for you real quick. It's, we hear the words. And it sounds, go on. All right, so let's see. This one is a little out of date. It says, we hear the words our prophet declares. This is our former prophet. This is President Monson. I didn't get a picture of President Nelson in here, but hopefully you guys can recognize him as our wonderfully beloved President Monson. All right, so we hear the words our prophet declares. Let each who's worthy go forth and share. What should we share? What are we supposed to go forth and share? Lily?
The scripture.
We are supposed to share the gospel. And here you can see a picture of two wonderful missionaries. And what do missionaries do? They dedicate 2 years of their life to sharing the gospel and to serving the Lord. Now, we cannot go on missions right now. You guys are too young to go on full-time missions. But does that mean that you can't share the gospel? No. Does that mean that you guys can't prepare for your missions? You guys definitely can. All right. So this one again is, we hear the words our prophet declares. Let each, every single one, each who's worthy, go forth and share. Okay? Let's try this whole second verse. Okay? We can do it. I believe in you, all right? We have been saved for these latter days to build the kingdom in righteous ways. We hear the words our prophet declares. Let each who's worthy go forth and share. Okay, let's do that again. There are a lot of words in that one, okay? Let's do this one again, okay? And then we just sing the chorus again. You guys already know the chorus. All right, this time we're going to sing it through, and then we'll move on so that we make sure that we know our chorus really well, okay? You ready? We have been saved for these latter days to build the kingdom in righteous ways. We hear the words our prophet declares. Let each who's worthy go forth and share. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. Awesome. How do you guys feel about that second verse? You feeling pretty good? Good, I hope so.
Amazing.
Amazing. Awesome. Okay, because you know what? We're going to move on to the third verse. I think we can do the third verse today. All right? We got to leave that up there, okay? Okay, we can do this, you guys. And don't worry, we'll keep going over the whole song lots, I promise. Okay, so for this third verse, it starts off saying, we know His plan. Does His plan end in us coming to the celestial kingdom to live with Him? And a lot of times, when we see a representation of His plan, at the very end, the celestial kingdom is shown as the brightness of the sun, right? So when you see the sun, think our Father's plan, because that's where we are all striving to end up, right? The celestial kingdom. So we know His plan. He's told us. And we will prepare. Now this picture shows us a lot of ways that we can prepare for an emergency. But we need to make sure that we prepare spiritually as well. Were our stripling warriors, were they prepared spiritually? Had they been taught? And did they understand? Right? So we can prepare for a physical emergency, but we also need to make sure that we are preparing so that we can be His missionaries, right? By reading our scriptures, by studying, and by praying, right? Your moms and dads are helping you, I know. And by learning our primary songs, that can help us prepare too. Did you know that? Primary songs are awesome, Okay. We know his plan and we will prepare. Okay, let's sing that. Ready? We know his plan and we will prepare. Okay. So this is going to tell us some ways we can prepare. Increase our knowledge. Like I said, studying the scriptures. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer, okay? Let's try those two together, all right? We know his plan and we will prepare. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Okay, good job, guys. All right. Daily we'll learn, every single day, because this is not something that we can cram for at the very end. We need to do even just a little bit of it every single day. Daily we'll learn until we are called. It's not going to be a call on the telephone. It might be a mission call someday. It might be the Spirit calling out to us to say, hey, you need to come and help this person. And if we are learning every day and preparing, then we will be ready to answer the call when the Lord needs us, right? So daily we'll learn until we are called. All right, let's sing that. Daily we'll learn until we are called. Okay. To take the gospel. See, the Book of Mormon contains the fullness of the gospel. To take the gospel, where?
To the world.
To all the world. The Lord wants all of his children to hear the gospel. He's going to have us take it everywhere. And for that, he needs help. He needs your help. All right? To take the gospel to all the world. Okay? Let's do that last half together. Okay? Daily we'll learn. Daily we'll learn until we are called to take the gospel to all the world. Let's do that whole third verse, okay? All right. Starts off, we know his plan. We know his plan, okay? We know his plan and we will prepare. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Daily we'll learn until we are called to take the gospel to all the world. And then we just sing our chorus again. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to do the third verse again. Then we're going to go on to our chorus. But be ready, because since this is the very end, when we get to the third verse, when we sing the chorus, it changes just a little bit. Okay, so we sing to bring the world his truth, and then we sing it again to bring the world his truth. But we go up at the very end. Okay, so listen to me. I'll direct you. Follow along, and we will be great. Okay, let's do this third verse with our third chorus, and we'll figure it out. Okay, let's do this. We know his plan and we will prepare. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Daily we'll learn until we are called to take the gospel to all the world. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught that at the very end? Okay, it'll be easier when we have the music with us, I promise. Okay, so to wrap up this singing time, you guys have done awesome. I know that was a lot of words that I tossed at you. We are going to do the whole song, okay? We can do it. I totally believe in you. All right? We've got our pictures to help us remember. Sit down. Got our pictures to help us remember. Sister Bedstrip will try really hard to flip them in time, okay? We're going to have music with us. We're going to go all the way to the end so we can practice that ending little tiny change on the chorus, okay? Let's do this. And remember, sing this full of faith, like you absolutely believe it, even if you're not quite sure of the words. And you know what? If you want, every time we get to the chorus, you can stand up and do your best stripling warrior with your sword or your spear. You can hold your banner, all right? You want to do your best stripling warriors when we sing the chorus? Okay, let's do it. We have been born as Nephi of old, to godly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as the army of Gila men. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. We have been saved for these latter days to build His kingdom in righteous ways. We hear the words our prophet declares. Let each who's worthy go forth and share. We are as the army of Gila men. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. We know His plan and we will prepare. Increase our knowledge through study and prayer. Daily we'll learn. Are called to take the gospel to all the world. We are as the army of Gila men. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. To bring the world His truth. Awesome, you guys. Fantastic. That is a long song. I know it. It's a big song. It's a wonderful song. And we are going to keep going over those verses until we know them. For now, we are all done. Thank you so much for coming and doing singing time with us. I love you. I miss you. And have a wonderful week.